gonna keep going, goddammit. What it do? Wow.
The truth, Errol Spence Jr.
There's a big left hand.
Gervonta Davis.
Shout out to the almighty LBBC, the Lions Den Boston community. If you didn't know, now you know. All right. What's going on? What's going on? This is your host for the next 2 hours, KQKC Boxing Network. And I hope everybody's doing okay this morning. All right. What a weekend we had. What a weekend we're going to have this weekend. I mean, we are at the zone. We are at ESPN Plus. We are talking about Lopez and Taylor. And they are going at it. They are making sure that we know that Teofimo Lopez is undisputed. And they took it from him. That's what he crying about. And then we got Jaime Miguel, who's overrated. And he's going to be fighting Derevyanchenko. Oh, is that the same Derevyanchenko that Charlo beat up? Yeah, yes, it is. But anyway, we got a lot of boxing. Like I told you Saturday, we got a lot of boxing coming. And Saturday, that's the kickoff. Every weekend, you got me for the whole summer, baby. On every Saturday, we're going to have a fight. And like I say, I dubbed July as welterweight month. That's right. We're talking about Crawford, Spence. We're talking about Stanionis, Ortiz. We're talking about Boost, baby. They all are fighting. They all are fighting in July. So wow. Watch out for the Glamour Division. They are coming. They are, that's in the words of Earl Spence, they are stepping. Wow. Let's see who all up in the building. All right. Let's see who all up in the building today. All right. We got my man RP, Ray Patterson. It's up in here. What's going on, Ray? What's going on, Donnell Clark? Bay. What's happening? What's going on, Big J? What's going on, Dr. J? James is in here. All right. What's going on? My neighbor to the north, Icon Canadian. He is up in the building. What's going on, Shawana La? 77. She's up in here. All right. Who else we got up in here? We got Boxing Man is up in here. What's going on, Boxing Man? What's going on, Mike Masick? What's going on with you? Todd Swindell. What's going on with you? All right. We got my man. Who's your father? Harrison Brooks is up in here. What's going on with you, Harrison? All right. Good day to you too, brother. All right. We got Coach Amber. What's going on, Coach? How Unc doing? Woo. He said, I have a feeling the OG going to go off today. Why you say that? Wow. Why should I do that? Because people lying. That's all. That's an everyday thing. People always lying. All right. What's going on, Brian King? Falcone is up in here. What's going on, Brian? All right. Salute to you. All right. King Bond 86. What's going on? All right. Salute to you. We got Angie Wise. What's going on? Yes, sir. Angie Wise, the songbird. All right. Angie Wise sound good the other day, didn't it? All right. We got some other people just jumped on in here. All right, we got Stephon up in here. What's going on, Stephon, man? What's going on with you? Can't wait to have this show, brother. You hear this show. Yes, sir. What's going with you, baby? Yo, yes. All right, yes, we're going to talk about Gervonta Davis. We're going to talk about how he's upset. And I'm going to let you hear the phone call from the jail that he's incarcerated in. All right? Yes, sir. He mad. He mad at the judge. What you mad at the judge for? No, either you got some incompetent lawyers or, you stupid. Hey, I'm a Gervonta Davis fan, but you stupid. You can't do anything without letting the judge know. You can't change the rules. You haven't been sworn in. You ain't been to law school. You haven't been elected. judiciary of that county. Come on. But anyway, we got Phyllis New is up in here. We got Jelly Bean, baby. What's going on, Jelly? Jelly Bean 4280 is up in here. We got Boss Dog is up in here. What's going on with you, BD? All right. Yes, sir. We got Akila Nader is up in here. What's going on, Akila Nader? What's happening with you? We got Reggie Milliken is up in here. What's going on, Reggie? All right, salute to you, my man. Let's see what else we got up in here. We got William old school is back in the building, baby. What's going on? I hope everything's good with you, baby. All right. Hope everything is fine with you and your son. All right. Jay Grant Jr. is up in here. All right. That's all we have right now. And I know, money be busy and everything, So we're up 40 and climbing. All right. What's up? Don Trey Thomas is up in here. All right. What's going on? All right. Let's get this party started right. All right. Like I said, we got another fight week. I put a poll up for you all to vote and see which fight that you all would like to see. And I'm hoping and praying y'all pick the right one. But like I say, I work for you all, and you all, you all don't work for me. So whatever fight you all want to call, like it or not, I have to call it. So that's how I'm looking at it. That's how I look at it. Put it that way. All right. Yes, sir. We got the big stepper in here. Yes, sir. We are talking about the big stepper. We talking about, man, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We talking about Money Brown TV. Make sure you check him out tonight. He is the last of the final four in the TKO World Series debate. It's him and 3 other people left. Oh, baby, watch out now. Money Brown, he come to show up and show out. He trying to get that money. He trying to get that money, baby. All right. So anyway, who else we got up in here? All right. Okay, you got Wayne Old School. Okay, he got it. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got everybody. All right. Now, like I say, there's a lot of boxing going on, and a lot of boxing going on the whole summer. Okay, every Saturday, and but the Earl Spence Crawford. Now, of course, I was listening to a certain channel last night, of course, and sometimes when you can't sleep or whatever, you just listen to something. What's up, hustler, homie? What's going on with you, baby? Well, they're saying, and that's a pro Bud Crawford channel, and of course, first of all, they bragging on how Bud Crawford, he threw a party for the town. Oh, he threw a party. He had all the food, everything he could eat. I mean, he had rides for the kids. He did everything. Okay, whoopee. Cause let's not forget, Omaha is maybe Texas of course is bigger than Omaha, but Omaha's not that big. It's nothing to do in Omaha. I've been there. Omaha is nothing but a cornfield town, a cornfield city. That's all. The inner city is what? 1 block long. The inner city is 1 block long. You think we care that you threw a block party? Because that's all it is, a block party. We had them every year, a block party. Come on, really? And y'all want to give Terrence Crawford credit. And he ain't did shit in I don't know how many years. He do one thing and y'all jumping up and kicking your heels. Well, Earl Spence been doing that for the longest. Well, I guess you can teach old dogs new tricks. Shoot. The inner city. I said, well, where the inner city at? Oh, down that street. Down that street. What? So now I'm like, Omaha, what? Because, see, I stayed in Council Bluff, Iowa, because guess what? There wasn't that many hotels in Omaha. I went down there for my job. This was a while back. And so I had to stay in Council Bluff, Iowa, which is where? Across the bridge, where all the cornfields are at. Wow. And that's why I said so. I had to come on to Omaha. Man, where's this such and such? Oh, right there. Oh, where I get something to eat at? Right there. Everything right there. It's not big. It's not big at all. Okay? You can fit Chicago in there. You can fit Omaha and Chicago like 4 times. So they are bragging about, oh, Terry Crawford did this. Well, of course he did. Well, while Earl Spencer's not doing anything, where's Earl Spence at? Why he ain't doing all these interviews and stuff? Well, first of all, because he always do them. And number 2, it's already sold. He sells. Terrence got to work. He got to work. You know what? Frankly, about time he do some damn heavy lifting. How about that? About time he do something. Pay off that guarantee that you so much crying about. You want a guarantee? Well, you got it now. All right? You got it now. Shit, you ain't did nothing for the last 10 years. You know, come on. That's why your ass don't sell. Man, I mean, come on. Now they're up there, having a fit. What's going on, Pete? Among y'all? What's going on? Yes, sir. What my man got to say? Peon just said, come on, OG. I love you, but I strongly disagree. It's the thought. Yeah, I know it's the thought that count. Right. It's the thought that count when somebody give me a birthday card and I be looking for the money. It's a thought that count that gave me a card, right? But how much thought did you put in it? Come on. I mean, I like it. I put the card up there. Wow, look at that. You want nothing in it, but look at that. You want nothing in it, but look at that. I get it, Pete. I get it, baby. Yeah, I get it. The support period. Yeah. I mean, hey, you know what? When you're a millionaire, you should be able to support Little Omaha and maybe the next town over and the next one over. How about that? Come on. And he probably wrote off on his taxes. Come on, let's be honest here. Let's call it what it is. Huh? But the support period, OG, even if it's only one person or 100 support. Yeah, I mean, I get it. That, and look, you're supposed to look out for your own. All right? What you're saying is definitely correct. And I hear you. But about time. But see, this is the thing about it, P. And I love you too. But you just like them. He should have been doing that. But y'all ain't talking about that, though. Y'all not talking about all those years that they came out to see him fight, and he didn't do shit for them. For them. This ain't his first rodeo making money. Come on. But when you fight nobodies or old guys going out the door, then, come on. I mean, just being honest. That's all. Yeah, I commend him. Because a lot of poor kids don't get a chance to go on the rides and stuff. Right? So, of course, good for him. Good for him. Good for him. Okay? I love our OG, man. Yeah, I love you too, man. Hey, I've been around with Pete for a long time, so I can talk to him like that. He can talk to me like that. All right, because he always been around and supported the channel, so it's all good. Yeah, Ricky 10 say, is the fight official? Nothing else matters. Yep, the fight is official. Yep. But see, what they trying to do, and I'm not going to be long on this, but what they're trying to do is they're trying to put him in a light where he's looking good, he's doing good, but we know Bud Crawford. We know he's always got his panties up in a bunch. No, I mean, let's be honest. And we have seen that transpire into the ring. Because when he get hit, he want his so-called lick back. But see, you do that with Earl Spence, you're going to get your lick back, all right, and then some. Just wait, Gervonta Davis. He wants you to open up. And that way, he can open up on you. See, you got to think. And I'm going to get into Teddy Atlas, what he had to say about this whole thing. Because Teddy Atlas believed that Spence would beat, Earl would, Crawford would beat Spence. And I'm gonna tell you why. So that's what they're trying to portray. Well, here go Terrence Crawford. Now, it ain't got nothing to do with the fight. It don't have nothing to do with the fight to get on a block party. I call it a block party. It has nothing to do with a block party. It's just that he's giving back to the community. Everybody's supposed to do that. If you're an athlete or not, if you can afford it, if you got the means to do it, then by golly, do it. He ain't the first, and he ain't going to be the last. But that doesn't mean that Earl Spence, he don't do nothing for Dallas or DeSoto or New York, as y'all say. Because they don't think, I'm watching a certain show, all right? And they don't believe Earl Spence, he was born in New York, and that's what we call him, from New York. They say, forget Dallas. He's not from Dallas. Well, last time I checked, just because I came out my mama's butt in one city, and they moved me before I even know where I'm at, and I grew up there, I speak their language, and I have my southern drawl and all that, I think I'm from there, okay? He been in New York since he was, like 1 year old? But he's still from New York. Really? If that's the case, I'm from Rockford, Illinois. I was born, 2 hours from Chicago. So therefore, I moved when I was 2 years old. Didn't know where I was at. Don't know where I was going. I didn't even know I was in the car now when you're that young. But you grew up, and when you go to school, grow up there, make friends there, go there when you're young, when you start walking, all that, that's where you're from. I know what Wayne Mold School gonna say. Well, the Charlos from Louisiana. Well, they are from Louisiana, and they did not move when they was babies. So they did move when they was older, and they did move to Houston. So William is right about that. But not Earl Spence. He was a baby. He was in a mama who was carrying him on to Texas. But anyway, they believe that. So anyway, now the whole thing about this is they really believe that Earl Spence, is not doing anything. They believe that he's not trying to sell this fight. They're trying to put him in the same light as Lomachenko. Well, Earl Spence, he did his promo, but let's see how this press conference go this week. Got 2 of them. And I'm going to tell you this, and mark my words, and I want y'all to write this down on this day. I guarantee you, during these press conferences, if Terrence Crawford lied one time, like he been doing in the Wallow interview, I'm the one who started the side of the street. Lie, lie, lie. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Earl Spence gonna be on him like white on rice. You're gonna see. Because I saw the energy that Earl Spence has when he was on what's the other line nigga name? Stephen A. Smith. Earl was ready. He was ready for Terrence to lie, so he can sit there and can call him out on his lie. Watch. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. So, but anyway, and I appreciate that, P, for the comment. All right. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. All right. Now, I want to touch on Teddy Atlas. I wasn't gonna get to that yet, but I'm gonna go ahead on and get to it. Now, Teddy Atlas, he said that he believes Crawford would beat Spence. Okay? And I'm like, let me listen to this. Now, he said that he called him a true junkyard dog. Other words, he's a dog. Man, he's something else, right? Okay. But the thing about it is, he's not a junkyard dog against the opponents he fought, because they was on their way out the door. Now, he also said he has exactly what boxing needs. Now, what is that? Well, he said he has that dog in him. Well, Terrence only got that hateful dog in him outside. Outside. What's up, Willie Lowe? Outside the ring. That's what he has. Now, he also touched on this because I wrote it down. He also said that Terrence Crawford fights in a southpaw stance, and that's going to give Earl Spence trouble. No, it's not. As you know, statistically, he does better on the orthodox, conventional side. Southpaw don't do him no good. Now, what I hear inside his camp is that he does that to impress the crowd. Because that southpaw stance is no better than the conventional stance. But Earl Spence will pick up on that. He's ready for that. He knows that one's going to happen. Now, that shut that down. Now, of course, the guy that was talking to Terry said, "Wait a minute, Terrence Crawford switches, and he don't even need to, and that's going to get him hurt." Now we know he don't have a chin, so we know what's going to happen if he get hit flush. Then also, they are saying that Terrence Crawford pretty much is one of them fighters that can fight on the outside and the inside. Well, I know about the outside. Anybody know about the inside? When have he had success on the inside? Because he doesn't fight on the inside. Now, anyway, now he's saying that Terrence Crawford, with the orthodox stance, he is more effective. Then he's saying that he fights on the inside. Now, Earl Spence is ready for all that. And I always tell everyone, all right? Let me see what Harrison say. When I see a big, long name, I like to read it. All right? He said, Bud fans, maybe we'll stop giving Bud smoke for ducking, lying, and when one of you can't figure out how to make a case for how Bud wins the fight without becoming Deontay Wilder. It's one-sided talk for now. Yeah, well, right now, the reason why that's Harrison, the reason why is that, see, and I knew this was going to happen. This was a while back. And not now, but they don't like Bud Crawford. They never did. I ain't talking about 147. I'm talking way before he got to 147. Because, see, Bud Crawford had a mean streak. He was very arrogant. He was fighting guys that I could beat, you can beat, and he thought that was something. Like Sean Porter. He didn't get knocked out. I called into that certain show last night. And I said, listen, stop saying that Terrence Crawford knocked out Sean Porter. His daddy stopped the fight. That's another lie. And then, of course, that person responded, well, if he would have went on, he would have got hurt when he went on. Well, you'll never know what can happen if you would have went on. What's up, Bullet? What's good with you, baby? Now, of course, let me go on. Now, this ain't the people, because he could have been a people's champ. But you got some people like my father, they like the villain in the movies. They like the villain in the movies. And Terrence Crawford was that villain back down at 130. Why? He didn't do interviews. He didn't want to talk to nobody. Somebody say something to him crooked, he ready to fight him. What do you think he was doing in the amateurs? They was going to put him out. He started a fight in the stands. They didn't like that, especially from Americans. Gary Russell slapped the shit out of him. He had to go to medical. That wasn't a lie. I heard that from 4 people that was on that team that was there. Now, I think Gary Russell got a little short man complex, but hey, He slapped him. But anyway, but see, this is not us. This ain't nothing new. And this is what I'm saying. This ain't nothing new, and he's not going to change. So last night I brought up, look, his own mama. And I don't like to bring people in it, but she put herself in it. She did the interview. So she paid guys to beat him up, to make him tough. And he acknowledged that, the host. He announced it. Yeah, you right. Yeah, I know I'm right. Bud Crawford and his whole camp is just not, I don't know. They're weird. Because how can you get mad at somebody when everybody is showing Bomac in a bag of Cheetos? So why you don't get mad at one person who, Earl Spence, who posted it, and everybody posted it. Everybody make memes out of it. I mean, but you pick Earl, said that wasn't right. Y'all dogged that man for 2 years. Y'all accused that man's girlfriend of drugging him. But y'all cut off the bottom down there where he said that, when she said that, oh, I can't believe he went along with the skit. But y'all got rid of it. Y'all Photoshop it. But don't worry. I got the original. Money Brown got the original. We all got the original. Yeah, they called his woman. They called his woman the B word. So they put up a picture of Bomac eating Cheetos. He did. And y'all gonna get mad? Oh, that wasn't right. Earl shouldn't done that. That wasn't right. What? Y'all dogged this man out. Y'all dogged him out. What's up, Dub, right side? Come on. Man. But see, it didn't just start at 147. See, that's what I'm trying to make people understand. People didn't like Bud Crawford. Bud fans right today. They didn't like him then. They only like him now because he's the minority. That's why. And the majority like Spence. Why? Because he's laid back. He's laid back, quiet. He got a mean streak in him, but you won't know it too. He had to bring it out. He's fan friendly. He would sit there. He'd do an interview with just about anybody. Barbershop conversations when they was up on the top. He called into this show. And Fred was like, man, wait, who is this now? He said, man, this Earl. Right? It's okay. See, that's the type he is. He's fan friendly. He's got a little spunk in him. He got a personality. Like, look at me. I got a personality, right? You see where I am? I'm like this all the time. But you got some people like, yeah. Hold on. Get out of here with that then. I mean, and that's Bud Crawford. And that's why a lot of people didn't care for him. And they still don't. Now, the reason why they don't care for him now, Harrison, because he lies a lot. And he get caught in the lies. So it's hard to be defending him. It's hard to defend him when he's even right. Because it seems like it's always a motive behind it. Man, that dude can really fight. Man, I'm telling you right now, he can really fight. Now, if he say that, you're going to be like, man, I don't know. Why he say that? Then next day, he say something totally different. So, and most people that love Bud Crawford, they hate not Bud Crawford or Earl Spence. They hate the Earl Spence certain fan. That's all it is. I think he's a great fighter. I think he's a good fighter, but I think he's going to be his own enemy. He's going to be his own enemy. Because when he start getting behind, he's going to do, now keep in mind, this ain't Sean Porter. When they told him he losing, right? He said, oh, I'm losing? Yeah, you behind. I guarantee you, he behind with Earl Spence, he ain't going to go in there and do what he did. I guarantee you that. See, sometimes We have to prepare ourselves for that old big bang fight that we're going to have in our career. Earl got that practice. Earl did that practice. But Jeff Horn didn't get him ready for Earl Spence. And Dongo didn't get him ready for Earl Spence. Come on. Now I get it. If you got the knockouts or whatever, but that ain't nothing to brag about. An old Kell Brook with 2 broken eye sockets, and going out the door. And the only thing they can bring up last night was, I hope Earl Spence ain't in rehab for drinking, or I hope he ain't been in another accident. Then I said, you know what? I wish I was in them accidents, because he came out winning. He came out making weight. He came out looking good. Huh? Matter of fact, Earl Spence said, look, and this is facts, and this is straight facts. He went and made sure he got a mouthpiece that fit his mouth for this fight, July 29th. He wanted to make sure that it fit his mouth, because you guys had knocked the mouthpiece out, and he thought it was his partial, because his top teeth got knocked out in the accident. So he was embarrassed about that. So he was looking for it, and he admitted, it was a lax of judgment. So what he did was he made sure that it fits just with his new teeth, so it won't fall out. It won't get knocked out, and now that won't happen. Because I'm going to tell you right now. Now, if that was Terrence Crawford in you guys' position, Terrence Crawford would knock the hell out of Earl Spence. I ain't saying he's a dirty fighter. I'm not saying that Bud's a dirty fighter. It's just that, you do what you got to do to win. And Terrence Crawford, that was his opportunity. That will be his opportunity to win. So Earl made sure that mouthpiece fit in tight. Hey, hit me, man. Hit me, man. Hit me. Okay, hit me again. Hit me hard, right? To make sure that don't fall out. Because he said he was embarrassed. Because he thought his partial fell out, right? And he don't want to be in front of cameras and stuff. I don't blame him. I got 2 things right now. I'm about to get it fixed, but I don't care about nothing in the back. I got to get my teeth fixed. But I understand. That's just a normal thing. But stop with it. He got PTSD. He might flash out anytime. Anything to bring him down. And that's what makes them like Earl Spence more. Because they see the hate. They see the hate. And you're right, Z. He also thought the referee said break. But he did say break. But you guys thought he said it too. I think the referee did say it, but he wasn't fast enough to get in there and break it up. But I guarantee you, I put my money on it, that Terrence Crawford would have sat there and went in and tried to knock Earl Spence off when he wasn't looking. Because that's just who he is. And I know this is boxing. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to be talking to people in the audience. Everybody ain't Floyd. You can't talk to the people in the audience and all that. You better keep your eye on the prize, baby. That's what you better do. You better keep your eye on the prize. Because if you don't, trust me, you can get knocked out like that, as Victor Ortiz. Because Floyd do the same thing. Floyd do the same exact thing. So, now, and another thing, I also had to say something last night. This is going to be like Sugar Ray and Hearns, or Sugar Ray and Hag, or whatever they said. And I said, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, listen, get out of here with that. This is going to be just like Bud Crawford and Earl Spence. Don't compare them to nobody else. Those already been done. Those already been settled. We are talking about July 29th. That's what we're talking about. Shout out to AD and that cast app. Oh, app. Appreciate you, Albert Davis, baby. What's going on with you? All right, salute to you, man. All right, appreciate that love. All right, so, but anyway, so they was, they was going in on it, and I just couldn't help myself. You know that, and I know I'm a Charlo guy, and he gonna say, well, which one? I said, well, both of them, but I like Jamel a little bit more. Okay, but Jamel will slap the mess out of Crawford, but anyway. But I just thought I'd tell y'all that because they was bragging about how he threw a block party. Well, not a block party, but they called it something else. A party for the city. Well, the city ain't that big. It's not, and I'm not trying to be funny. It's just not. Like I say, their inner city is 1 block long. Where the inner city at? Where the inner city at, man? I want to go to the hood, man. Oh, he's right down that street. Okay, where else? It's just on that block down there. That's all? What? Man, please, Omaha, Nebraska, get your cornfield asses out of here. Let me go on. No offense. I'm just being honest. That's all. I mean, it's not that big. I'm sorry. It's just not that big. Of course everybody gonna come out. It only fit 5,000 when BLK Prime had it. Come on. I mean, it is what it is. Now, what's up, Knockdown Boxing? What's good with you, baby? What's up, Keystyle Production? What's going on? And what's going on, Thomas Hill? What's happening with you? What's going on, Rick? Yes, sir. What's going on? Where you go? Thomas Hill. Let me see what you're saying. No, I saw you had a big paragraph there. But Bud is indeed the best fighter. No, he's not the best fighter. He's a good fighter. Matter of fact, he's a great fighter. And Spence will have to grace the ring with no, he'll have to grace the ring with Spence. Spence had 3 belts. He graced the ring with AA champion, the A side. All that, what he did at 130, which was easy. Well, no killers at 140. So, therefore, he better be happy to get in there with a bigger fighter, a stronger fighter, a Olympian. I mean, should I go on? Should we compare resumes? Huh? You think Indongo? You think Indongo was better than, let's say, Terrence Crawford? Danny Garcia? We've been through all this. We've been through all this back and forth. We've been through all this. Come on. It is what it is. But it's all good, though, Tom. I rock with Thomas here. But, Earl Spence is just undeniable. Earl Spence is just ring savvy. He just got a great ring IQ. He got a chin. He bang it out. He fights on the inside. Crawford don't fight on the inside. What he do, he'll clinch you out. He been put down by green beans. So, it is what it is. You can call yourself anything you want. But it's a level of competition. That's why they say that old saying that Earl Spence has done the heavy lifting. That's why. Now, that's not just made up. Now, as you notice, Kell Brook was on his way out the door. Sean Porter was on his way out the door. Because remember now, Earl Spence fought when they was in their prime or when they were still worth something. It is what it is. But I rock with my guy Thomas here. I rock with my guy Thomas here. So. But anyway, it's all good. So, yeah. Okay, Thomas here say, yep, Todd Swindle. Now, what Todd Swindle got to say? All right, let's see what smart Todd Swindle's got to say. You think you're going to let that slide by me, Thomas? Tom Swindle. All right. EJ is back with Blu-ray. No, he's not back with Blu-ray. No, he's not. We talked about that last night, me and somebody. I don't want to call his name off. No, he's not back with Blu-ray. Because Derrick James don't want him on weights. Go watch the Tay Jones interview. He's on there. Okay. Now, a reason why I'm not saying this is a reason why, I don't know. Allegedly, Derrick James don't want Earl Spence on weights because he's naturally strong. And Crawford is not strong as Earl Spence. So why should you put him on weights? But not only that, before this fight, he didn't want Earl Spence, Manny Pacquiao. He didn't want Spence on weights. And he told Blu-ray that. But Blu-ray was going to put him on weights, and he left. Yes, he did. So no, he's not with Blu-ray. No. And if he do call Blu-ray, it would be like at the end of training camp. He don't call Blu-ray like, hey, I want you in training camp with me, this and that. No, he just called him out the clear blue sky. Can you come down for a minute, a couple of days or a week or something like that? So that's just the way he is. You know, go watch the interview. No, he's not with Earl Spence. No. So, no. He's not Blu-ray, no. Matter of fact, I think Blu-ray working with somebody else right now. I can't call off the name. He worked with two people, but I can't call off the name right now. But anyway, but Earl Spence don't need weights. He's just naturally stronger. No offense against Bud, but like Earl Spence said, quote unquote, Bud light in the ass. All right. Any more great thoughts? Any more hypotheses? Educated guesses? Because that's what it was. All right. Now, okay. NBA Nice. Yes, sir. Okay, he got a question for me. All right. OJ, will Earl be the first fighter to be undisputed and collect all 4 belts from 4 different champions? At the welterweight division? Yeah. Yep. At the glamour division, he will be the in the 4 belt era, yes. Yeah. So yeah. Now, Doug Right side, yes, he's very mean. But see, that's the thing about it. That gonna fall right into his hands, Earl Spence's hands. Because when he get mad and want to get his lick back, I call it. All right. Then he sit there and swing wild. He swing like this, and he leave himself open. Put it that way. He defensive, irresponsible. And Earl Spence would find out. This ain't Gamboa. This ain't little Gamboa, baby. Okay, we talking about. So, trust me. One thing about it, Earl Spence, he's strong. And he don't underestimate nobody. So. And say what Charlo is. But see, Tank is the same way. Tank is very mean streak. He wants you to open up. He wants you to open up so he can open up. And he can tag you. So that's how I see it. And Bud, he's mean. And he's not mean in the ring. He's just a mean-spirited guy. That's all. I don't want to talk about nobody's family, but that's just the way he is. And that's the reason why we started this conversation, why people don't like him. And that's why people don't like him. So, because he takes things offensive. He believes that his resume is second to none when all these guys was on their way out the door. Idongo, he can't even walk the way he was fighting. He fought a one-legged guy that got shot in the leg. Then last night, on a certain program, they said, well, Earl Spence's leg said he hurt his leg in the accident, so his leg might give him problems in the fight. What? Don't you think he had that looked over? Do you understand and realize they get looked over by the doctor before they even fight? Do you understand that? Man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about some of these guys. Not y'all, but the program I'm watching last night. I'm like, what? You crazy. Earl Spence, when he had the accident, the little kid, they said was made up, right? And he said, his leg was hurt, and you know how you have bump and bruises, and that's all. That's all it was. It's nothing serious that would prevent him from banging them ribs, from banging them a liver. That's all. No body shots. No body shots. Because one thing about Bud Crawford, he can't run for 12 rounds. He's not going to do that. And plus, he's almost 36 years old. You start slowing down, okay? And with Earl pressing, he gonna press you. And he's the best at cutting off that ring. Now, any more questions? What's up, G5 Gabe? My guy, baby, is up in the building. What's going on with you? Low down. Yeah, what's going on? What you think, Bud, the favorite? I don't get it. KQ, why do you think Bud is the favorite? Well, they're just going by he was undisputed at the at 140. That's all. But as the fight get closer, that would change. That would change. No, Spence, see, I'm the type of guy that I give you credit for what you have done in the past, right? But that's the past. I was a hell of a nigga in the past, but that was the past, right? Now, I'm still a hell of a nigga, but you know what I mean. I don't do the things I used to do, and I'm quite sure Crawford don't do the things he used to do. But that's what they're looking at, But see, I go about what's happening now. I go about what you're fighting for now. See, Earl Spence has all the belts except one. Now, if this was back few years back, Earl Spence would be undisputed right now. Matter of fact, if Bud didn't run out that back door, then he would be undisputed today. And also, Bud agreed on everything, and he still ran out that back door. And y'all know he did. So, but we're not going to hash all this stuff out from the past, because we know everything Bud did. All the lies he got caught in on Instagram, BLK Prime, all that. All the lies. All about the hedge fund, all that. He tried his best not to let Earl Spence be the A side. But, hey, you ain't in 140. You ain't in Kansas no more, Toto. You're in 147 now. You go by their rules and regulations. And by their regulations, you are the B side. I'm sorry. Now, last time I counted, 3 Bs won all the time. Huh? Y'all know. Where is Pointer? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today? Very well, thank you. Run away. Run away. Y'all remember that? Huh? Y'all remember from high school, huh? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why I look at Brian Falcone based on Bud level competition, and that's why I go by the competition. Real deal, right side. You remember that? Run away. Well, boy, yeah, that brings me back to the old days, man. Yeah, y'all remember that when you little kid? Well, maybe I don't. I don't know. But when little kids, you're on the carpet, you trying to learn your arithmetic and shit. Run away, run away. Yeah. So last time I looked, hey, you take 3B1 all the time, based on Bud level competition resume. And if he's not the best, EJ Fault, it would be Porter before the podcast. Yes, right. It would be a younger Porter, way before Bud fought him. Cal Brook, man, Cal Brook was winning that fight a long time ago when Earl won his first belt. And he did it over in their neck of the woods. He went in his backyard and took his belt. So, and that was a different, if you go look at both fights, that's a different Cal Brook. That's what I did. I looked at Sean Porter with Earl and Sean Porter with Crawford. And and you can see the difference. You can see the energy. You can see all that, the difference. So yeah, yeah, you remember that G5? You remember that? I don't know. You're not the same age as me, but I'm quite sure they still were doing that back then. What's up, Sheena? And that Sue, chat. Yes, sir. What's going on, KQ? Your channel member, Kingstyle Production, needs a wrench. Oh, some petty knucklehead in this chat keeps deleting his comments. Oh, okay. Kingstyle Production. Oh, baby, I got you. I got you, baby. Yes, sir. Kingstyle Production, big supporter of the channel. Man, who keep blocking you, man? Man, no, look, no. Everybody's welcome in the chat. Yeah, yeah, everybody's welcome in the chat. Okay? Everybody is welcome to express their own ideas. All right, look at Thomas Hill. You know, if he's a Bud Crawford fan, fine. That's still my guy. I still rock with him. All right, we're grown folks over here. Remember that, y'all. Okay, we're grown folks over here. You know, and don't delete his comments. You know, and everybody is welcome to speak their own mind. Everybody have their own thought process. All right, we don't have to agree with each other. Okay, but we can respect each other. All right, and that's all I ask for, a little respect. You know, that's all. Not for me, for each other. Well, me too. You know. All right, I'm trying to find him now. Okay. You know, so no, King Style Production. You know, he's a good brother, man. You know, he said, there you go. All right, he's a channel member too. Yeah. All right, there you go. Now you okay? Now you are a moderator. Okay, there you go. Okay, now you are a moderator, baby. Now, all right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. All right, now you're a moderator, so don't worry about it, baby. All right. So, but yeah, you know, no, listen, we old school. You know, we saluted him and his family this past Saturday. I hope your son is doing great. You know, that's what we do. We're grown over here. You know, I don't follow no. Look, I'm grown, okay, and I don't think like a lot of people. All right, I do what I want to do. I think the way I want to think. I say what I want to say, and it should be like that with everybody. Everybody's grown. Everybody should act accordingly. You know, and that's how I look at it. It's okay to have fun and trip and things like that. You know, but you don't tell me what to do with my channel or this channel or whatever. And you don't tell me I saw you in this channel and screenshot and all that shit. No, get out of here. That's for kids. No, no. I don't care if you're a Bud Crawford fan or a Spence fan. You're welcome here. Okay, you're welcome here. That's all I got to say. All I ask you is just respect the chat, respect the women, and respect me. That's it. You know, that's all. That's all. You know, that's all. Yeah. All right. Yes, sir. Let's keep moving. Now, anybody got anything else on that? What's up, Isaiah? What's going on with you, baby? Salute to you. All right. Now, we're gonna go to Gervonta Davis. Okay, and we're gonna talk about his incarceration. Well, he speaks out now. You know, he's speaking out now. What's up, ABN? I see. What's up, Quee? What's going on, Queen? All right, salute to you. Now, I'm gonna let you hear what he's saying from jail, but evidently, he's pissed off. I get it, and I think this lawyer, this judge, uh, 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 um, got an end for him. I think now I'm just going by what I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know, but I do know that you don't do anything without checking with your lawyer or the courts first before you get approved for anything. You got to check because you cannot breathe or make a move, or you will go back to jail and finish that time behind bars. Now, I don't know who dropped the ball on this. I don't know who told him that you could go out and buy a penthouse or whatever it was, $7 million. Come on. No problem, King Style. I don't know why you didn't have one in the first place. I don't know. You've been with me a long time, so y'all let me know. Especially channel members. All channel members should have a wrench. All right. Support OG, Triple OG. I appreciate that. Knockdown on Boston Sports Entertainment. All right, appreciate you, baby. Yes, sir. But still, in all, I don't know who giving him legal advice, but you can't do nothing. You are a ward of the state. That ankle monitor on you, that's not yours. You got to give that back. All right? Now, but for one, you cannot sit there and do what the hell you want to do just because you got a few $1 million. You're not bigger than the state of Baltimore, the state of Maryland. You're not big enough than the city of Baltimore. So therefore, you're going to have to cat down and bow down. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care if she's not in your tax bracket. But one thing you're not going to do, you're not going to act like you precious. Now, don't you know, if I'm playing this for you all, don't you think the judge is listening to this? They record all jailhouse calls. They tell you that right there. Now, it's a little bit different now. It's been a while since I went there. What I hear, you supposed to look on a monitor now. Y'all ain't sending no face-to-face no more between glass. I think they look on a monitor. But you cannot do what you want to do, son. I know. You bigger than life in Baltimore, probably. But that don't matter to the courts. I don't want to use that word, but you just another end to them, okay? That's all you is. You are a number now. You are a number. Now, let me let you hear what he had to say. And I don't know who he's talking to now. All right? But you complaining, and you doing it on a jailhouse, a county phone, and don't think the judge ain't hearing this. Because when you go in front of the judge and ask for an early release, she will say, no, next. No, next. Because she know all about your case before you get there. Now, Brandon, Shamar, what's going on? And you hit it right on the head. I'm going to get into that. Now, and I'm going to say this, and I mean this sincerely. All right? Oh, I'm sorry, the wrong one. All right? And shout out to you, Dwan Romy, man. All right? But now, I mean it's wholeheartedly, and I mean it's true. When you have made it, and you are, let's say, in the money, and you got a certain decorum to present. Like I was telling you about how Michael Jordan said, we champions now. Don't wear no jeans to the game and back home. We're going to be suited up and look like champions outside the court and on the court. Same with Gervonta Davis. You sold $1.4 million in pay-per-views. Did you know how much money he would get off of that? Not counting the gate. And you gonna sit there and act like a hood nigga? See, this what's wrong. You need to get rid of your friends. You need to get out of that neighborhood. That don't mean you don't like them. That don't mean that you leaving them behind. You still gonna do for them and or reach and do for them from a longer reach. You see, don't feel guilty because your success turned into money. You still ain't no better than nobody else. But you're going to have to change your ways. Because don't forget, you got 3 months probation. And what they want to, if they want to, they can make you do them 3 months in the county jail. Yes. You're going to spend another 3 months in that bitch. Come on. Come on now. So let's see what Tank had to say about this. Hold on. Shit. Got my juice in the way. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna play this for you all. Fair use, baby, fair use.
This judge is crazy, bro. The judge is basically I bought a property. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers.
You have 60 minutes remaining.
To the home detention people. I listened to everybody to the T. She's mad that I bought a property. That's why I'm sitting in jail. She said that I shouldn't have. She wanted me to be in an apartment, a one-bed apartment. You know what I mean? And I couldn't even, you know what I mean, take that. You know what I mean? She wanted me to stay in a one-bed apartment, couldn't have my kids and nothing to come visit me and things like that. I just want to spread light on this situation because as though she's taking advantage of me. She could.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
And she's doing stuff that's not right to me. I feel as though I don't know if she's a bad judge or not, but the thing that she's doing right now is not right. You know what I mean? I feel as though I need to share and on this situation.
You sound like a fool. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. But you sound like a fool, dude. He sound like a fool. She said that she want me to stay. She want me to stay in a one-bedroom apartment. Okay, that means stay there. Don't move. Don't move. But I feel that one right. Okay, make a motion. Make a motion. But you decide on yourself that ain't good enough. I want somewhere for my kids. Put their asses on the floor. Put them on the floor. When she say stay put, stay put. That ain't right. I don't think, she want me to say it. She wants you. Okay, what she say is law. You sound like a fool, son. That ain't big enough. Okay. Wow. Is it going to hurt you? Is it going to hurt you? No. You are out of jail. You free. Hell, I don't care. It's a studio. And I stay in there like Puerto Ricans and Mexicans. No offense, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't care. Now, your lawyer dropped the ball on that. And I'm sorry, Calvin, you dropped the ball on it too. No, Gervonta, no. Man, no. I'm going to have to call the courts, man. You leave this house. You leave this house, I'm going to have to call the court. You going to go buy a penthouse? Don't you know they know that? You got an ankle monitor on. And how you sound? You sound so stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I told you. I call it like it is. You don't take upon yourself, well, she want me to stay there, but I'm not going to stay there because I don't think it's right. Okay. Just sit on the porch and wait for the police to pick your ass up because that's what's going to happen. Shit, you should have just went on the run. Man. Now, you ain't got the penthouse where you're not living in it. Now, I don't understand this. Now, and I know he knows better. And this is what I'm about to get into. He knows better. But see, we are not in his tax bracket. So he feels he's bigger than the law. And I mean that. He from the hood. He knows. He knows. He knows why lock up and stuff like that. He knows he's not in the penitentiary. He knows he in county jail. He been there before, maybe one day. maybe for a couple hours. He been there. He got a rap sheet. But now, since you got millions and millions of dollars, you feel that, like Amber said, entitled. You're not entitled, son. You're entitled to follow their rules and regulations. They can make it hard for you. You won't even see daylight for a few months. Keep it up. Keep it up. Now, I don't like to see nobody get locked up. I know how it feels. I don't like that. I don't like it. But if you bring it on and you've been warned and the judge told you specifically, I want you to stay here and stay right there. Calvin Ford put his reputation on the line because you don't have a father. So, and the mother situation is kind of strained right now. So Calvin Ford said, hey, listen, he can stay with me, you know, and he with all his needs, everything. He don't have to worry about none of that. I have a 1-bedroom apartment. That's all I have because Calvin is a simple person. And he don't, you know, he do for the inner city kids. He has a gym. He's, you know, rebuilding. So, oh, well. So he wanted to go to Atlanta. They said, no. You did the crime here. You're going to do the time here. So, but he knows better. Now, this judge was telling Tank Davis' team. Now, Judge Handy is her name. And it's not that she don't like him. It's that he didn't follow the damn law. It is in writing. You are home confinement. You have to check in if you want to go to the doctor. You have to check in if you want to go to a funeral or to see your lawyer. And that's about the gist of it. Anything else? I'm sorry. You can't call to check in and so I can go to a party. No. Now, maybe they made stipulations about going to the gym and working out because that's your job. Your job is being a boxer. Okay, we'll give you 4 hours, 5 hours to get to the gym. We'll give you an hour to get back home. If you ain't there in an hour, we're going to call or we're going to see. Because that monitor goes right back to the county jail. And when they see that monitor haven't moved, that means you cut that bitch off. All right? Shit, this ain't KQ first rodeo. All right? Come on now. So, I'm sorry. I like Tank. I ride with Tank. I think he'll knock Devin Haney through the next wall. But I'm sorry. You know, hey, balls and strikes. And that's a strike. That's a strike. That's right, ABN. The sheriff is coming. No, not the regular police. The sheriff. That's county. The sheriff are county. Well, at least here they are. We got Chicago police, but we got county and state police. So, you know, I don't think they ain't got nothing to do with that. But I'm just saying, I was just using an example, right? God damn, don't be so soft, man. I just use that for example. God dog. You know, dog. Maybe I'll make up another name or something. I'm sorry. Ooh-wee. Please stop. man, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm sorry. I can't ride with that one, man. I'm sorry. I can't ride with it. You know, man. You know, it's just that, you know, listen, you know, he made good and he did what he did, you know, and you got a great future behind you. Now you got to deal with this. Now you talking now. Everybody in their mama, everybody in this world knows you don't self-incriminate yourself on them jail phones. You talk about how the baby doing. You talk about how the dog is doing. Hey, what you have for dinner? What's going on with Pookie? Huh? What's going on with JoJo? Huh? Huh? I mean, you know, that's what them jail phones are for. They ain't talking about your crime. They ain't talking about what you did. Man, you get rid of them knives. You get rid of them knives, man. Because if they come to the house looking for them knives, man, you got to put them up, right? Go hide them now. All right, did you put them? Okay, you put them under the shed? Okay, all right, good. And here they go get them. I mean, come on. It ain't no better. Come on. You know, then you're going to say the judge, and no, I don't think that's right. Well, I didn't think that right either 30-something years ago when I went. I thought that was really wrong. I thought that was really, really wrong. And I wouldn't want to tell that judge something, right? But hey, I was going. She didn't care if I thought it was right or not. Bye. That's it. She made her judgment, and that's that. That's that. Now, you can put a motion in. You can put a motion in to have redetermination or whatever they call it. You know, yeah, you can do that. But it's not going to do you no good because you're going to get the same judge. So he should have went on, finished that time. It wasn't that long. And get on out of there. And go on back to Atlanta, whatever. I mean, come on. Man, I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know how y'all feel about it. How y'all feel about it? I mean, do y'all think that was unfair, but still he went about it the wrong way? Or do you think it was fair? I mean, I think it was. You know? What's up, Knockout Boston, 86 TV? He come in here just in time when we talking about Tank. But still in all, when the judge tell you, as you heard on the recording, when the judge say, look, hey, this is where I want you to stay at, you got to stay there. Now, if you feel that's not for your kids and I don't have no room for my kids and stuff like that, well, until you get a hearing, until you get a chance to get in front of that judge and for a redetermination, whatever, I'm sorry, them kids going to be on that couch. Them kids going to be on that floor. Hey, Calvin, here, go get some sleeping bags. Here you go. How many kids you got? All right, go get 4 sleeping bags, all right? All right, that should be enough, all right? And you get your little ass down there with them, all right? There go your visit. And have a good time. Oh, well, you at home. You at that 1-bedroom house. That's what you should do. Shoes. Come on now, Tank. Think, man. Start thinking. Now, this is the killer. Now, once this is over with, maybe a lesson has been learned. So maybe now, see, sometimes jail can make you a better person or a better criminal. See, it depends on you. But, and like I told Knockout, what he's going to have to do is keep a tight-knit group around him. We don't need no new friends. You don't need no rappers around you. You don't need nothing that's going to violate your probation. You don't need none of that. None of that. We're going to keep a tight group. We don't need no your best friend on the block. He don't need to be here. We don't need your homeboy on the south side. He don't need to be here. This is your job, boxing. All you need is your trainers. That's it. Now, if your kids want to come whatever, that's fine. But you don't need no new friends right now, at least for the next 3 years. You got enough money and enough things going on in your life that you don't need no new friends. You're not neglecting them. You're protecting yourself. You're protecting your family by not getting into jail. Because remember, boxing is your bread and butter. Boxing is your job. And you got to protect that by any means necessary. Any means necessary. And like I say, and I'm sorry, I like Coach Calvin. I really do. But we got to ask ourselves, what the hell you was letting him do? Why you didn't stop him? I know he a grown man. I know that. And that's right, Quee. You got a brand. You don't know how many advertisers want to get with you because you the face of boxing right now. Let's be honest. He's the face of boxing, and he sells. So somebody might want to say, hey, look here. Look here, we want to represent you. We want you to advertise for us and this and that. Now look how they did Floyd. Floyd was the same way because Floyd had a bad mouth. So you didn't see no patches on Floyd's shorts. You saw one. What's that? Fubu, whatever. That watch company. That's the only one you saw that in the last 3 years. His last 3 years as a boxer. Manny Pacquiao had all kind of patches. Those patches represent who you represent. Those are advertisements. So Hublot, that's it. Hublot, that's right. Hublot, the watch company, right. So the $18 million watch he bought. Wow. But anyway, Candy Slim, what's going on, baby? That's my guy, Candy Slim. What's up, man? My man be wearing some bad brims, baby. You know, right? Yeah, so it's a pimp thing. Y'all ain't gonna understand it. All right? Candy Slim, 501, baby. And that's chat. Yes, sir. He said, Coach, I could have turned that one bedroom into Eddie Murphy's place on Coming to America for $100,000. You know what? I never thought about that. He had enough money to do that. Man, he took care of one bedroom house, man, and redo the whole thing. Man, he hot tub in there and everything, right? What was his name? Simi or whatever, Eddie Murphy on board. Man, he came back and had all that stuff in there, man. Man, shoot. But he decided that, you know what? This ain't good enough. He decided this ain't good enough. I'm going to go buy a penthouse, a $7 million penthouse in the upscale division of Baltimore. Hell, the judge don't even live there, right? When the judge heard that, if we got the tape, the jailhouse sent it because, they watching him like a hawk. They're watching everything he does. They're watching every phone call he makes. They listen in on every phone call. Why? Because, first of all, they're probably doing it so they can get, some money, recognition, because trust me, them jailers, man, them sheriffs in there, them correctional officers, they are a trip. All right? They are a trip. They would do and say anything as your word against theirs. And they stick together. So, trust me. Huh. So, now all eyes going to be on Gervonta Davis. As soon as he take that walk out of there, they're going to give him instructions what to do and what you can't do on probation. When you're on probation, you can't carry a firearm. You can't be around known criminals. Things like that. I don't know what they're going to give them, but that's why you need to leave Pookie on the block. You need to leave that person there. You need to leave that person there. I get with y'all after a while. Because right now, I got to protect myself, my kids, my family, and my brand. That's what you have to do. Nick J, she said, aren't all the calls recorded? Yep, all calls recorded, but most calls, like R. Kelly, they recorded every last call. But not all calls are recorded. They random do it. They random do it. Because see, by law, if you're not talking about criminal activities or something like that, they don't listen in, or it's no really interest in them. Now, they're not gonna sit there and listen to every phone call you make every time you get on it. They don't have enough people for that. But I guarantee you, they are in taking shifts to listen to Gervonta Davis phone calls. Trust me. But all phone calls are not recorded. They're not. They just don't have the manpower. Because they got to go up on this tier, the old man tier, that tier, breaking up fights, gang fight over there, fire over there, suicide over there, that guy found dead over there. Just don't have to sit there and listen all day to a phone call. But Gervonta Davis, he's famous. He's in there. He's in protected custody for his own protection. So I mean, go in there. 23 hours a day. You get 1 day out, go work out, do some sit-ups, push-ups. Man, you be out there in no time. So yeah, they don't monitor all phone calls unless they're trying to catch somebody. Trying to catch somebody and got a case that's open, and the guy that's in there is, it's like a witness or something like that. So, So okay, Shawala Allah 77. She said all the calls here are recorded here from the county. Okay, but are they recorded or somebody listening? There's a difference recording and listening. I think that what Nikki J was trying to talk about, recording. So, but they tell you, they would come in and tell you that this call is being recorded and it's coming from a correctional facility, this and that. But they would have to go back and look at the recordings and all that. But they're not sitting there listening like this. But I bet some people are to make money. I bet you are to make money. I bet they are to make money. I bet they're making money off of Tank phone calls. But Tank better be quiet though. And I judge, she probably don't like him. I don't know. But I'm just saying this judge don't like him. So now, I know your husband is a correctional officer. The records, them, and I assume they review. Okay, my husband was a deputy for 20 years, right? Yeah, he was a sheriff, correctional officer. Shawala Allah 77 husband was for 20 years. So hopefully he was one of the good ones. He wasn't the one that come in there at night and beat you, right? And want to get the truth out of you. Who got the weed in here? Who got the weed in here? I don't know. Yes, you do. And come in and beat you up. For real. I'll tell you, man. Sure. I'm telling you, they like that. Man. All right, we'll keep it going. What's up, Nazay? She could have made him come on the weekends. Yeah, but he could have came on the weekends. She couldn't do a lot of things. She had room to do a lot of things. So she had the power to say, listen, I'm gonna give you a warning this time. Okay? Because they had a hearing to see, what communication got mixed up, whatever, and they had a hearing, then they decided to put him in jail. I would have said, listen, maybe you didn't understand me correctly. Because I would have played dumb. I would have said, I thought you said, as long as I stay with him, and he living with me. No. I mean, you living with him. I said, wait a minute. I misunderstood, man. I would have played, man. I would have played stupid, man. D, I didn't know that, but that. What I do now? What I do now, man? I mean, I'd be like Spit Ed, like Rody Mamero. Spit Ed. Jermaine 419, baby, in a super chat. He said that one bedroom better than that cell right there. Oh, yeah, it's bigger too. Dr. Mark, what's going on with you, baby? What's happening with you? All right. Yep. Here in Atlanta, they record it. Okay. Okay. Now you can record them and store them and put them in a store, storage on something like this, like a drive. Okay. But when they go back and look in a case or something, they pull it up and see what your phone calls are like. But as far as listening like this, they don't have the manpower to do that. They just don't. So the judge has no more patience. Yeah, he took it for granted. Yeah, he took it for granted. Yes. Now, I mean, Tay knew what he was doing. Let's be honest. He knew what he was doing. She know who he is. So he did a lot of good things for Baltimore. So I'm not going to kick him while he's down, because I don't think jail for nobody. I don't care Terrence Crawford. I don't want nobody going to jail. That's not a good place to be. But these days our young people love it. Okay, our young people love it. They think it's the thing, but it's not. What's up, Brandon House? 313, stand up. We're about to get into that now. We're about to get into Carissa Shields. All right. So, and hold on. Sinus again, y'all. Gotta blow my nose. Oh, yeah. There's another thing I want to mention to you all, too, that I forgot to mention, that Gervonta Davis will be filing a motion, okay, on that sentence. He could go free as soon as the end of this week. I meant to tell you all that he's gonna put an injunction in because of what happened. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but he's gonna do that. Now, does he have a good chance? I don't know, but no one is bigger than the law right now, and plus he has past priors. That means that he has been arrested before. So, what's going on, Charles Stevens? I see you, baby. What's happening? Salute to you. He said Tank needs to straighten up and get it together. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And he's on his way. He's on his way, but he got a little stumble here. He's on his way, a little stumble here. He's on his way, a little stumble. And I think he's going to get it together finally. He's 28 years old. And by the time he get off of probation, he'd be what, 31? Something like that. No, word man. And that super chat. Yes, sir. He said being a celebrity in jail, who's liking being an exotic animal in the zoo? Everyone wants to come by and see it. Inmates, correctional officers. Exactly. What I hear is everybody know he's there. Everybody knows he's there at the jail. Right? I mean, Baltimore County Jail, right? Just like R. Kelly. Everybody know he was at the MCC. So, and they even got his inmate up on YouTube. Talk about how it was with him and Aura, but R. Kelly, in jail. But of course, everybody wants, and this is why protected custody is so important, because I know correctional officers, they don't supposed to do it, but I know he got an autograph. I know they got autographs and stuff like that, and keeping his stuff at the cell when he leave or something like that. Put it on sale on eBay. I mean, things like that. But in jail, they are worried about the prisoners. Just like they did Jeffrey Dahmer. Listen, yeah, I'm the one that knocked Tank out because he thought he was so tough. Hey, I should be boxing. I knocked out the champ. See, things like that, is for your own good, your own protection. So, and that's why, I don't like nobody going to jail. Now, I got kids older than Tank. All my kids are older than him, except for my son. And and that's not a fun place. It's just not. So and Tank, he never did real time, just a little lock up here and 2 hours here, and trespassing, stuff like that. Yeah, if he blow this probation, they gonna reevaluate the charges. They're gonna reevaluate his incarceration. Otherwise, they're gonna start adding on. So, but I think the judge could have gave him a little leeway, because he had done a lot for the city of Baltimore. I mean, that don't make it right. I'm just saying, he done a lot for the city of Baltimore, and he gave a lot of. He did some community service. He gave pizza away. I think Nick J and Bastiana, they touched on that on one of their shows. What Tank did, he did a lot of volunteer work and gave away pizza and stuff like that. And so he doesn't. No, he's trying, and stuff like that. Yeah, that's why you don't do things to put you there, and you ain't passing to be a good time. Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, wait a minute, hold on. It ain't supposed to be a good time. No, it don't. Jail is jail, baby. All right, it don't supposed to be nice. It don't supposed to be nice, But I think somebody dropped the ball, and it shows that Tank ain't too bright. I'm sorry. I'm not calling him a dumb man or nothing like that. It's just that, when you're not sure about something, run it by your lawyer. Run it by your lawyer. So if something happens, say, look, I talked to my lawyer about it. He said it was okay. Oh, did he? And then, then you cover your, then, your ass is covered. But that was a big mistake. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. I don't think he was thinking. So and don't bring the kids up in it, because damn well it wasn't about the kids. You know that. Tank. Shit. It wasn't about the kids. Come on now. Like I said, go get some sleeping bags. All right, we're gonna get on this floor here. You can watch some TV, play some what is it, Atari, Xbox, whatever, and do our thing. Come on. So, but anyway, all right. So with that, any good thoughts? Any other thoughts about that, or what we went over with Earl Spence so far? All right. Okay. Well, we got them two out the way. Okay. Now we got to talk about Saturday. All right. Upper Echelon, what's good with you, baby? Upper Echelon Sports Bar. What's going on? And what's going on, Dub Right Side? What's going on with? Talk to me, Dub. Talk to me, Dub Right Side. He said that cell hit different than that one bedroom, respectively. You don't stop saying that respectfully, man. I'm gonna crack up, right? But anyway, yeah, you're right. Yeah, respectfully. But I think he will learn from this and really focus on the moves he's making moving forward. Yeah. Well, Dub, he don't have no choice. He don't have no choice, because I don't care if you inactive. You don't want to be sitting in nobody's jail. You got money, can't spend it, can't enjoy it because you locked up. Locked up for what? What you in for? Well, I violated the rules and regulations on my probation. What? I mean, he won't go to the penitentiary because those ain't charges that send you to the penitentiary. But I mean, it is what it is. But still, in all, they might cut his time in half. Okay. Otherwise, he might not have to do that whole time. All right. Normally, they cut it in half unless you're in federal. Federal, you got to do 80% of your time. Okay. Now, sometimes you get day for day with state, but this is not a big case. So, but we'll see how when you get released. So he can ask for an early release or whatever, and so, but he will learn though. One thing about Doug Right Side, he right. He will learn. He will learn. Sooner or later, he will learn. Everybody learns sooner or later. And I hate to say this, dead or alive, you will learn. That ain't cool. Ain't nothing cool about going to jail. It's not. It's nothing cool about going to jail. It's nothing cool about a grown man telling you when you go to bed and when you can wake up. And when it's time to eat. When it's time to lock up for count. They count 3 times a day. That means you got to go in your cell, sit down, and wait till shift change. And they got to count. And if they're off by 1, they got to do it all over because they want to make sure y'all didn't escape. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Count. Everybody know what to do. Go stand by your cell or go in that cell. Chow. Time to eat. Okay. Yard. Get exercise. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing changed. But anyway, all right, let's keep moving. We're going to talk about Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields this weekend, one of the great performances that she ever had. It wasn't one of the best. It was not the best at all. Now, did she win? Yes. Was she robbed? No. The other girl? No. Clarissa was hitting her with straight rights. She was tagging her. She was popping her head back. And now, only thing about what I didn't like about that fight is that Ricky Tank, are you still talking about Tank? Okay. Tank is fine. Lesson learned and do better going forward. Of course. But see, that's the catch. That's the catch. He was fine before. He was fine before that. And lesson learned and do better going forward, yes. But what happened? What happened? He all went back and did it again and again and again. It's like a drug addict. A drug addict said, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna quit, and he started back again. But once he reached that lowest he can go, what they call it, rock bottom. When he hit rock bottom, then that's when he'll learn. Now, hopefully, he don't have to sit down for a while. In other words, real time. But anyway, a jail ain't it. No money and no so I'm not supposed to be there. Ricky, man. I don't know about you, man. I don't know about you. Man, I'm with you at the first part. Then I'm like, it was like, read the rest. I'm like, what? No money and no vagina. Okay, Rick. So I'm not supposed to be there, right? I don't know, Ricky. I don't know. Some guys say, hey, man, I love it here. Yes, sir. Hey, so what's going on? Zulu Lion, baby. He's in that cash app. Oh, app. Yes, sir. Some guys like, huh, what you talking about? Yeah, they got the gay unit there in the jail. They got a gay unit because they don't want them to get hurt or nothing like that. So they supposed to be there. All right. Yes, sir. But anyway, no, he'll be okay. He'll be okay. Only thing the problem is you got, like I said, you got to protect yourself when you get out, and keep a tight circle. That's all. That's all you have to do. He'll be fine. All right. And by that time, he'll be 30-some years of age. And I hope and pray that he get it together at that age. 30-some years of age. So. But anyway, and that's a long time. Now, let me get to Clarissa Shields. All right. But first, before I do that, and just some information for y'all in case y'all care. All right. Big Baby Miller, Mr. PED himself. Not Big Baby Anderson, Big Baby Miller. All right. Now, he is calling Tyson Fury nonstop. Why? Because he wants to fight him. He want to fill in for him. Because Usyk is not going to fight Fury, okay, the way it looks, okay? Now, Big Baby Miller, he wants to fight him. He wants to fight him on the undercard of Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti III. Now, I don't know what Fury said. He didn't return his answer, but he wants to fight him. Now, both of them in the same position. They're both cheaters. But, Big Baby Miller is trying to revise his boxing career. But I'm telling y'all right now, nobody wants to touch this guy. And not only because he got caught with PEDs, he got caught with a lot of them. A lot of them in his system at one time. That's a cocktail waiting to happen. So, yeah, it's John Gotti III. Right. We all know John Gotti from New York that led the Gambino family. Okay, well, the Teflon Don. All right, well, you remember his son, John Gotti Jr. The feds was looking for him for a RICO statute, Well, he got out of it, and he got out of the mob. Now, his dad died in jail. He was in Marion Correctional Facility. It's a federal penitentiary right here in Illinois. Now, of course, John Gotti Jr. daughter had a son. They named him John also. So this is John Gotti Jr. grandson, which is John Gotti III. So therefore, he's fighting Floyd Mayweather. So yeah, the right side. That's why he look for a good payday. So he want to fight on the undercard, and he is trying his best to get Tyson Fury attention. So I just want you all to know about that. Now, Clarissa Shields, she came up with this the Four Kings. Y'all remember that, right? The Four Kings at 135. Well, she came up with the queens. The queens, right? She said, hey, how about the Four Queens? And she said that herself, one of them. Then you got Dezern, another one. You got Marshall, another one. And Shadisha Green, another one. Now, she combined middleweight and superweight together because they all can fight at either weight. Now, excuse me. Now, that's how she's looking at it. Now, of course, everybody knows that they all has been friends, except for Marshall. They all been friends. Dezern, Shields, they trained together. Shadisha Green, she was part of that group. But of course, what she did was she went over there and trained with who? Christina Hammer. She trained with Christina Hammer, and Christina Hammer, she said gave her good sparring. But Clarissa didn't like that. She's a traitor. How dare she go over there? Because Clarissa Shields was getting ready to fight her. So this at the same time. Wait a minute, I'm getting ready to fight her. You going over there to help her? Now, I ask you all in the chat, what do you think? Do you think Clarissa Shields don't want to fight her because maybe Shadisha Green might get her a run for her money, or because she's mad? Now, before you answer, Clarissa Shields is, man, she is something else. She can fight. 2-time gold medalist. I mean, hell, she been undisputed twice. I mean, what you think? Shadisha have had a lot of fights. Shadisha has had a lot of fights. A lot of people say, man, I talked to EBT, Keon, everything in Boston. He said, man, Clarissa killer. I said, what? He said, yeah. I said, just because she don't have a lot of fights, that don't mean nothing. But I'm just wondering how y'all feel about that. The Globe got to see her. Yes, Dank. She got to see her. She don't have to see her. But she can punch. Shadisha Green is very accurate with her punches. And she didn't have the backing that Carissa Shields had. Remember Bar Gardner had to come from the mud all the way up. Why? Because she didn't have the backing that her opponent had. What was her name? Because she had a when she got to the Olympics, she was in the Olympics, and when she came out here, Top Rank had a contract waiting for her right at the car to sign it. She had everything fed to her. Bar Gardner had to come out the mud, baby. And this is the same with Shadisha Green. She's a tough, she's a gay woman, and she's a tough woman. She's openly gay, and she can box. And she is very accurate with her punches. But the problem is she haven't had that many fights. So what do you all think? You think Carissa Shields might have a run for her money? Or would that be a good fight? Or Carissa might come off on top? Or how do you see it? Now, I see it half and half. Well, not me, but some people got it half and half. Some people say, hey, Carissa is just too fundamentally sound. Because she did have a great jab Saturday night. It's just her overhand right wasn't landing. She didn't take her time. She was trying to rush her punches. And remember, timing beats speed all day long. So, what you think? Now, Angie, she's right. Carissa does outclass her. But what about punch placement? What about going to the body? What about how hard she punch? Carissa believes that a lot of people think she don't have power. Well, she said, I do have power. So maybe it's 2-minute rounds. I don't know. But I do know one thing. Franjon Cruz Dezern will have a big problem with Savannah Marshall. Savannah Marshall is a big puncher. And Franjon Cruz will lose that fight, I believe. So, but let's get to the fight Saturday. Carissa Shields was at home, of course, Detroit, Michigan. Everybody, friends, high school friends, just neighborhood friends. Everybody was there to welcome her back. And like she said, I went over to UK and fought in her backyard, this and that. I deserve to fight at home. Okay. And she did that. And she won. But her performance, I couldn't give her an A on her performance or a B. I say it was a C performance because from round 1 to round 10, she was trying to knock her out. She didn't go to the body. She should have went to the body and tried to break her down. Because, you're in 2-minute rounds. So, but Carissa tried to walk her down and throw and windmill bombs. That wasn't there. She was too far out. Now, her opponent had over 100-something fights. Pro fights now. Pro fights. Don't you know somewhere down the line she learned how to survive? Now, Carissa was very disappointed that she didn't get the knockout. Okay, I get it. She wanted to put on a show. She wanted to let everybody know, hey, I am the GOAT. So, but still in all, I have seen Carissa fight better than that. I have seen her take her time. And now, this is where I got a problem at. I got a problem with Carissa Shields' coach. Now, we know what's wrong with Brian McIntyre. We know what's wrong with such and such and such and such. But, Carissa, why didn't your trainer tell you, settle down? The knockout will come when it comes. Go to the body. Stop that movement. Because she was just going in the corner, backing up. Then she'd go out. Because Carissa Shield wasn't coming off the ring. So she had a way out. What's up, Don Jenkins? Back again. What's going on? So what Carissa do? She walk a couple steps and windmill it. The lady is all the way back on the road somewhere. What are you doing, Carissa? I know you know how to fight better than that. When we talking about she got that amateur pedigree, 2-time gold medalist. And I know she can fight. I know she can fight better than that. But sometimes, and it don't have nothing to do with style make fights. Because she's seen that style before. That style was like, hey, I ain't getting in there slugging with you. I'm going to try to fight you from the outside. And that's what she was trying to do. Harrison, talk to me, baby. What's going on? He said Carissa had her in trouble a couple times, yes, with that straight right, but needed more time, yes. And she didn't go to the body exactly until the last 2 shots of the fight, right? When she connected that, poor lady looked hurt. Yeah, she connected with the straight right, and she popped her head back. And I'm talking about that was flush. Then she popped her head back again. The young lady, like she was scared of her, right? Other words, not scared, but didn't want no action. Didn't want to get in there and bang. And, she didn't want to collect that nice check. Because don't forget, she was in training camp. She was in training camp for 10 weeks. She could go and fight someone else. But of course, Hammer Gabriel and her dog got in trouble. So therefore, they had to bring in somebody else. And they brought her in. And so, but listen, I mean, Carissa's called herself the greatest woman of all times. Now, I don't know if you all buying that phrase. Do she fit that phrase or not? Now, I think so. I think she have done what a lot of young girls want to do. And she represents her brand very well. She's a 2-time Olympian, like I said, gold medalist, I'm sorry. She's an undisputed champion, and she represents very well. And not only in one weight class, in 2. So I think the accolades are there to say that. I would call her that. What's up, Bruce Gas, Boston, and Jazz, and more? What's good with you? Mr. Mechanical, what's going with you? So, I mean, I would call, I would say that, I don't have any problem with Carissa. I just think that she rushed the fight Saturday, and because she got a replacement, and I know she knew she can beat that girl, and but I put a poll up. I put a poll up on my community page, and I gave you a choice. Okay. She was 3-time. That's right, 3-time undisputed. I'm sorry, 3-time undisputed in 2 divisions, correctly. Now, I always say 2-time, but it's really 3. But still, in all, those are enough accolades to give you that name. Now, Shadisha Green, David Morrell, Shushu Carrington, Bruce Carrington. These guys are going to be stars. And I mean, it's more, but I just threw them names out there. These are the future of boxing. And I mean that. Morrell is not to be played with. He is not to be played with. You know, my man, everything boxing is up in the building. He's in that wow. Look at her. He said, keep up the great work, OG. Green, not on Shields level. Okay. I said, she lived up to her accolades. Carissa, yes. No. Yes, she 2-time gold medalist, 3-time undisputed. Yeah, she got all the accolades. And I would like to see that fight. Now, this is the problem I have. Carissa won't fight her. Not because she's scared, nothing like that. I just want to know why. Why she won't fight her. That's the problem I have. Why she will not fight her. That's the only problem I have. And thanks for that support, Key. All right. I just wanted to know why she won't fight her. That's all I ask, But it doesn't matter because the best are fighting the best now. We getting the fights we want. We getting the fights that we've been asking for. And one thing about it, that's right, Dajay. We'll find out sooner or later. We'll find out sooner or later if Shadisha Green is what she really made out to be. Now, what I seen by the eye test, I think she is. She's strong. She's very active with her punches. She's very defensive, responsible. I think she's going to be a great fighter. I think she is a great fighter. So, I mean, but but don't worry. Now, I did put a poll, like I was saying. I did pull a poll up. I put a poll up for Jaime McGear and of course, Lopez versus Taylor. Now, before I go, I want to say this. Will y'all please stop saying this young man was undisputed? Now, they did a face-to-face interview. Well, it was Vivid, whatever that is, okay, where he is on the UK, Taylor, and Lopez was at home. And they sat down with their trainers and everything. And Josh Taylor laughed at him. He said, yeah, we sitting here with 2 undisputed fighters. Josh said, you weren't undisputed? See, he's hating, right? Beside the guy from ESPN telling him, no, you wasn't undisputed, though. You wasn't. And Taylor was saying, you weren't undisputed? Quit saying that. And it's true. He wasn't. Then he changed and said, I was undisputed, but I was a super champion. I was undisputed, but they took it from me. What? Stop it. What's wrong with you? Did he go on a rant to say how great his father is, how great of a trainer his father is? Because Josh Taylor got rid of Ben Davis, Ben Davison, and got a new trainer. Oh, I would never get rid of my trainer. Well, you should, because your daddy is the problem. Y'all both are crazy as hell. Man, Nick J, what to do? She said Green and Shields, Green and Cruz, both have a backstory. Yes, they do. Oh, yeah. Friend John Cruz, man, come from the streets of Baltimore, baby. Yes, sir. Carissa Shields, come from the streets of Flint, Michigan. Yes, sir. And she needs to fight one of them. Oh, yeah. Well, Cruz probably going to get beat by Marshall. I see that coming right now. Marshall very strong. And but Prince John she like to throw hands. You don't want to throw hands with Marshall. Marshall's very strong. As Carissa. Carissa probably tell him. But Carissa she has a faster jab. She was, 1, 2, 3. She double up on that jab. She triple up on that jab. And it's fast. I personally want to see Green versus Cruz first, but I don't think Cruz is retaining that belt. Oh, okay. Well, you answered my question. Okay. Okay. All right, I should say I gotta start reading the whole comments. All right, man, I gotta start reading the whole comments. But once again, what I say? Oh, yeah, I did put out a poll. Okay, because we got two fights at one time, this same time this Saturday. All right, but we got Taylor and Lopez. We got Jaime McGill and Derevchenko. So y'all tell me and y'all vote. Like I say, I work for you all. Okay, so you all tell me what y'all want to see. Okay, and I will call it for you. Right? But also, I want to thank everybody for coming out today. All right. Now I want y'all to check out the Final Four tonight. Okay. I mean, we talking about Money Brown TV. Okay. We talking about Tony Review's gonna be there. All right. And of course, King G, Barsalis. All right. So y'all come out and see. We got 4 people left. 4 people left in the World Series debate series. All right. So make sure y'all come out and support Knockout Boxing and just support them brothers. All right. So, and I thank you all for supporting me today. All right. It's been a fun-filled 2 hours, and I appreciate it. All right. Antonio King, what's good with you, baby? Salute to you. All right. And Dub right side, I appreciate you. Oh, that's right. Oh, and D Free. I'm sorry. And D Free. All right. And good luck to all of them tonight. Okay. Remember, we got 2 days left. Today and Wednesday. All right. Somebody is getting that money. Somebody getting that money. So it's money on the line. So they're gonna be going hard. All right. Now, anybody got any channel? Please put your channel in there. All right. I'm always willing to support any channel. Always put your channel in there. You know, at the end of the show, and that way you can go check out. Let's see, Quee, Nick J, Dub right side. You know, whoever have a channel, you know, you can drop your channel in there. While we still got 130 in here. All right. So as soon as I play that music, everybody starts scattering, right? And G5 Gate, all right? Okay, I don't know if he's still listening, whatever, but he has a page also, okay? D-Ray Promotions, all right, what's going on? Upper Echelon Sports Bar, yes, sir, what's going on with you, baby? I see you, all right, I see you, yes, sir, all right. All right, all right, all right. Come on, there you go. All right, Upper Echelon in that cash out. Oh, yes, sir. Mr. Echelon said, Shadisha Greens hurts Carissa. All right. Yes, sir. I think she's a big puncher, you know. She's kind of remind me of a Marshall. Yes, a little bit bigger. All right. All right. A1, who's on? My God, what's going on? All right. So with that, I appreciate it. Everything in Boston, I appreciate you coming in. EBT and A1, appreciate you. William, I hope your son is doing great, man. Okay, I hope he's doing okay, man. All right, appreciate you, Harrison. Brooks coming in. Orlando Rose, what's good with you, baby? Thank you for listening. All right, I appreciate everybody. All right, ready to leave hospital. Okay, all right, Upper Echelon. Okay, you be careful, man. All right, you have a good day. Okay, I want everybody to have a good day. You know, hey, this is Monday. It's the beginning of another week, another fight week. Because now Taylor and Lopez, they are heating up, and they are starting to really, really get into it. All right, so with that, that's all I have. Everybody have a great day. And hopefully I can see everybody tonight on the Knockout Boxing 86 channel. All right? So peace and love to everybody. And everybody have a good one. I'm out of here.
Haters tried to